In this part of the tutorial, we're going to cover the link copy definitions. A link copy definition allows you to link multiple hotspots to a single resource, whereas a copy definition allows you to copy a single resource out to multiple hotspots. As an example for this video, we will be using the area towards the bottom center of this image, entitled Inspectors. As you can see from the quick pop-out images, we have the left hand and the right hand of this area that contains 4 blue boxes. Each of these light blue boxes represents a single inspector. These inspectors are duplications of each other. There are 2 on the left hand side of the conveyor and 2 on the right hand side of the conveyor, each doing similar jobs. When we come to add resources to each of these inspectors, we could drill down into each inspector one at a time and assign the resources to each of those inspectors. However, this creates 2 problems for us. Number 1 is that we start to use up our quota of storage space much faster than we normally would. The second problem is that if we wish to update a common document, such as an instruction manual or a wiring diagram, we would have to go into each machine in turn and update the machines individually. By using a link copy definition, we circumvent this problem. If we wish to update any of the resources against these inspectors, we update it in one place, the link copy definition, and all of these machines will show the updated version of the resource. To create a link definition, go to Locations on the top bar and select View LCD List. As you can see, there are no records currently in the system. So we go to the Actions menu and Add New LCD. We will call this LCD a Hoist Basic Common, because this link copy definition will contain all of the common information for a Hoist brand basic inspector. Then we save the link copy definition. Now within our LCD list we can see this definition of Hoist Basic Common, and we can add resources to it. The first resource I'm going to add is going to be the Fine Hoist's internal wiring diagram. I will give it a name of wiring diagram and a short explanation. We will give it a type of technical drawing, and then we have a new option towards the bottom that we haven't seen before. The first option is link or copy. If we link to this wiring diagram, that means that all of the CAN inspectors will point to one single common copy of this file. If alternatively we select copy, each inspector will be given its own discrete copy of this resource. The link is useful whenever you're using something like an instruction manual or an internal wiring diagram, where all of the machines will have the same resource. Copy is useful whenever you're cascading out things such as standard settings or set point sheets, as you want each machine to have the same template, but each machine to have a copy of the template so it can have its own discrete data in there. Because this is an instruction manual wiring diagram, we're going to select link. Cascade after save is an option that allows any hotspots that have already got the Hoist Basic Common link copy definition assigned to them to then have this resource cascaded out to them. Now we know that no other hotspots have Hoist Basic Common attached to them because we've just created it, so we can ignore this option and save the selected resource. We continue in this vein until we have added all of the resources to the Hoist Basic Common link copy definition. As you can see here, we have defined all 3 of the link copy definition files, and under this special column link copy you can see they're all marked as L's, as they are linked resources. We will now go back to the line 1 inspector's hotspot and assign this link copy definition to them. To assign them, we have to go to each hoist in turn, select resources, and then add the resource. But rather than picking a single resource, or even multiple files, we select the applied link copy definition. From the drop down, we pick hoist basic common, and then apply the LCD. In here you can see that all of the linked files are now attached to hoist 2. We can then go to hoist 4 and add the resources as well, and we'll do the same to the other two hoists once we've finished here. We have now assigned this single link copy definition to all 4 hotspots of hoist 2, 3, 4 and 5. This means if we update any single version of any of these files, all 4 of the hoists will now reflect the updated version of the file.